I ain't never looking for no handout. Broke ass niggas never helping with their hands out. Find out where the fuck nigga live that we can't bout. Screaming fuck a world, never catch me when my plans out. Always been a stand up, guy better stand out. Grab some stage with the bitch with my bands out. Shoulders wanna do is this pimp, nigga hands down. Nigga put his hands on me, that's a man down. Trick what, whipped up, hold down, slow down. See they running with my old style, roll out, you roll down, fighting with my old style. It's a shame how they low down, dirty like a dealer, almost hit the feature. Tapping through the speaker, get the people ringer. Turning off phone, just to reach him, gotta beat him. I'm the law, motherfucker, better grin, make me skin. Go pretty black with Jordy. Yeah. 34 niggas how you hit, you 39 lines, niggas so down every now and then. On the side, niggas down, 9 lines, that's the end. Jordy, Lapa, 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 Jordy,
Bitch, I don't like no lazy rider. Bitch, get off your knees. Get off your knees or go home, bitch, and I'm not paying for Uber. Got me fucked up, lazy riding ass. Put me to sleep. And I like when they do that little thing when they rock back and forth like that. Guess what I call that? Bitch, what I call it? I call it the rocking chair, bitch. When they sit on it and they start going up. That's the rocking chair, bitch. And it's
get your way to work, not get your bounce, not get your way to clap, not get your take, not get your way to work, not get your bounce, not get your way to clap, not get your take. Come on, take. Come on, drop, come on, drop, come on, drop, take. Come on, take.
And I think of all the things, what you're doing. In my head, I paint a picture. Cause since I come home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. I want you to come on over and stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over there? That you have to go to jail, but you have some up for sale just to get a good lawyer. Hope you didn't get it. Hope you found the right man who'll fix it for you. I just shop it everywhere, change the color of your hair. I'm busy. And did you have to pay that fine? You was dodging all the time. You used to be easy. Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your tender hair and the way you like your dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over
I'm Mr. Take your bitch, take her for a trip. Fly her to New York, sign my name all on her text. Yes, I took his lady. I like blue faces, so I took his baby. Take your bitch.
TikTok, motherfucker.
What's my favorite word? So they gotta say it like short. So they can't play on my court, they don't stay on the court. Bogus. Bogus. Where you get that from? Grab my shit on. Let me hit that line. MC8, call it MJG. Keep spitting that B to the IMB. Barbie, that's Texas, baby. All of me, that's Memphis, baby. Short dog, that's Oakland, baby. Ain't nothing but ripping these baby. My niggas she got locked up, but these real hoes still know they got to fuck. Give a fuck nigga what you say. Short dog, fuck with UGK. Do you really wanna be like me? Skin gang like Scoop and TIP. Pretty girls in the VIP, they came with Dre. They'll be like me. Bogus. Bogus. Bogus.
I'ma be on the next level. I'ma be rocking over that bass trap. I'ma be chilling with my mother crew. I'ma be making all them that you wanna do. I'ma be up in that mayless flicks, doing one-handed flips, and I'ma be sipping, don't trip, cause I'ma be shaking my head. You gon' be licking your leg. I'ma be taking her pics, looking all fly and shit. I'ma be the flyest shit. I'ma be spreading my wings. I'ma be doing my thing. Okay, I'ma swing it to the way. I'ma swing it to the way. It's Lucky Burger. I'ma be his day. The 21st century, 7th day today.
Down the street, the brick blew it out. Ain't no sound but the sound of speed. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one down. And another one down. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get you. Another one bites the dust. 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 Another one bites the dust. Oh, man. Another one bites the dust. Bites the dust. Bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one, 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 and another
Gather round on a Thursday night in the Metaverse, feeling hype. Matthew and Rizzle, they're on the mic. Welcome to the WIP, hold on tight. Lightning strikes, the energy's high. WIP fam in the virtual sky. New speakers, new stories, don't be shy. Crypto knowledge, we're in the know. Oh my! WIP fam, we break virtual worlds. Hear the thunder as the lightning twirls. Paradox behind the lens, making moves. Hate on the audio, no time to lose. Show's got the afties, let the good times cruise. Show's got the afties, let the good times cruise.
I don't know how to follow that intro. Quick mic check. Can y'all hear me? There we go. Shout out Dragonate, who did some work in the off week, getting us set up with a new theme song. My God, man, that was savage. You did nothing. Is that a Dragonate Mom original? Let's assume so. And that makes it even better, honestly.
It was Paradox.
It was Paradox.
Yes, sir.
Paradox. Appreciate that initiative. That is savage. I love it. Matthew, aka Nifty Time here. Back from a week off. Feels like longer than that. I was talking with Rizzle on the pod earlier this week, which is a quick little shilly show right there. Check it out if you haven't. And my God, so good to be back. Really excited for today. We got Fabiano Speziati cooking up some magic in the Sandbox. Speaking of which, if you haven't already yet updated and or downloaded the Sandbox client, make sure you do that. We're going to be doing some Italy roof racing in World for a whole bunch of prizes, like Hyperfi parcels, Upstreet parcels, a WIP parcel, and then a whole bunch of Fabiano Speziati originals up for grabs as well. But on last week, a whole bunch of folks currently in Meme Discord were there. I know Aaron Huey was there. We were comparing gold and silver shoes. That was awesome, and had a really, really good chat at the Roxy. Had a big hug for Carl at the Cyber Brokers event, which, again, listen to the podcast, but that was far and away like the best event of the week last week. Really felt like class reunion vibes from like the 2017, 2018, 2019 days. It was beautiful. Met up, of course, with the WIP crew. Show, a big hug for Show. Brooke Hawk, the chef, was there. We were eating. I saw Binks in the Hummer. Didn't unfortunately get to meet her, but that was awesome. Trizlet was in the house, catching up with him. Too many others to name. Of course, Rizzle showed up and just brought the energy and all that good stuff. So It's great times. And then I think it was a prelude to Rizzlefest coming up in the fall. So stay tuned for all of those good things. But with all of that out the way, I'm going to shut my mouth, pass the mic to Rizzo to get the hype train rolling for today before we jump in to the Sandbox with Fabiano and start gaming.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Fabiano?
Hi. I have some problem to speak with people, but I try to do my best.
Yeah, it's all good. We'll let Rizzle go first, and then we can go from there. So take a few more deep breaths, Fabiano, and Rizzle will talk, and then we'll get to you.
Yeah. Let's just kick things off and get everybody in the right place here. So if you're not already loading into Sandbox, we're killing some time so that you can get into Sandbox. It's obscuring my notes right now, so I'm sort of winging it. While you're doing all that, you do want to sign the guest book. We've been giving out awesome stuff every week, with the exception of last week, since a lot of us were in NYC. This week is no exception, though, so I dropped the link in the general chat. You can save that. That'll be open until later if you're multitasking right now, trying to get into Sandbox. Because this is going to be dope. Like Matt was saying, we got a whole bunch of awesome prizes up for grabs from, friends of the WIP and people who attend the WIP, and it's awesome when it all works out like that. So hop into Sandbox. This is going to be a challenging one, but there are tasks at hand for those of you who are not as skilled at the challenging part. So in a second, I'll pass the mic over to Fabiano. I would love to hear Fabiano speak some Italian, to be completely honest with you. I feel like an intro in Italian is just as good as anything. Like, who cares? We're an international crowd, right? So anyway, Fabiano, feel free to speak Italian when you get in here. Hang on one second here. Let me just see if I'm missing anything while I'm trying to multitask here. So yes, this is all of us killing some time so you can load into Sandbox. It looks like we got a bunch of people in here. So this is how it's going to work. Once we get everybody in here, we're going to kick this game off probably in about 5 minutes or so, and we're going to give people about 20 minutes to complete it. You're going to need to take screenshots. You're going to need to do some things. So play around with that while we're getting set up here. Make sure you are set up to take a screenshot and everything. Otherwise, maybe you can get like a friend in here to take a shot of you to drop it in Discord, because we got to keep track of the winners for this. We're going to do a group shot in Sandbox with everybody towards the end, and then I'm going to spin the prize wheel live, sort of like we've been doing every now and again. We got these big giveaways. We'll do WIP game show time at the end and distribute a bunch of stuff to y'all. So it should be a fun one. Sign the guest book, like I said. I'm going to drop the link to that one more time. Let's see, got that here. Make sure you're hopping into Sandbox. I've been uploading more awesome stuff, like Easy in the Non-Fungible hamster wheel to the WIP Meetup YouTube channel. So dropping the link tree for the articles and the videos and the Twitch feed and all that stuff. And man, it's great to see everybody last week. If you want to hear me go on and on about it, check the podcast. It was really so great to see so many of you. If you're here for the first time or haven't been here in a while, this is like Metaverse public broadcasting. We've been doing this for this is our 5th year, just serving up awesome content and the coolest people doing the coolest things across Web3. And this week, honored to feature one of our own, Fabiano and Patrizia, who whipped this thing up for us in Sandbox so that we can give a bunch of stuff away to our audience. So if you like what we do, you can donate to the WIPmeetup.eth. It will get automatically chopped up amongst the WIP crew via 0x splits, so you don't have to trust us. We're not going to rug you or anything. It's a smart contract. If you want to make it rain on our audience or donate a substantial amount of money to the WIP, we will love you forever and make sure you're a Metaverse legend, like a few Anons who prefer not to be a legend, who have helped us out over the past 6 months or so, hooking the audience up. So hit up Matt and I. We won't rug you. I don't know, the audience will back us up or something. We're good for it. So send us all your money. If you want to give out stuff to our audience, big shout out to Valiant, who hooked everybody up 2 weeks ago, who signed the guest book. If anyone else has things that they want to give out, hit us up. We love things. We all love things. I love things. So, shout out to the crew who makes this happen week in, week out. Foxy Yoga, killing it on the pre-whip DJ sets. Easy, Paradox Show, Dragonate, Commonwealth of Stowaway, Brocock the Chef, Fabiano, Patrizia, Fractillions, Johan, Pat Ziggy, Matt, Metageist. I am going to hop into Sandbox. I think I'm like already there, but I got to figure out where I am in my multiple tabs and everything. So while I'm doing that, I'm happy to explain the game, but I'm going to toss the mic over to Fabiano. And dude, feel free to speak English, Italian, or a combination of the two. I can help clarify anything that needs to be to get the game rolling, and we're going to have a lot of fun here. So, Fabiano, man, take it away.
Okay, so I think this I try to speak in English, and after the WIP, for the people that like, I can do the same in Italian. Okay, so you understand, yeah?
Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, so a little introduction about Sandbox. Sandbox, for people that don't know it, is a platform where user can create their own game from scratch, creating everything from character to object and all things that the mind can create with some bug, but this is normally for a new platform like Sandbox. So in order to publish their game, people need to have a land, obviously. And this is like other Metaverse. So like Voxel, Hyperfire, and all kind. So I started some years ago experimenting in Sandbox, more or less 4 years ago, by participating in the Game Maker Fund program. That is a program that people can ask money for create a game in Sandbox. This is Sandbox do this to test their platform at the beginning. And I obtained some funds to create Mike Maze, publishes a few months ago, and now it is under revision because we need to adapt this game to the new feature of the platform, because Sandbox in few time release a new important upgrade about all the platform and the way people can create games. Today, sorry, a little pause. Today I present in a modified version for the WIP Italy Roof Race. This is a multiplayer roof race game where several people compete to reach the highest building in the shortest possible time. Only one can win. This game we created with Patrizia Barnauto, is my wife. We created for a Sandbox competition and received an honorable mention in this day. So we are happy, so we can continue to work in these things, because we work for people that don't know us. We work all day in crypto world, crypto art and gaming and these similar things. So the game is inspired by the architecture of the small seaside village where I live in Italy, and we represent small group of clustered houses, often inhabited for whole people. These people we create a little bit crazes in this game. And the people, when you go around in the village, can find a lot of strange situations and nothing. I think we are at the end of my introduction. Only little things along the way, you can discover all this strange situation, and you can have some problem on the roof because you can fall down. And a lot of time, also because you find a lot of slide a lot. You sleep a lot. It is very funny because you don't see what happened, but you. Oh, okay, good. It's ended. Sorry, my presentation is ended. I hope people can understand what I say. Now I share my screen before start, so people that don't enter in the sandbox can watch what happened.
Yo, that's perfect, man. So yeah, anyone who is not in Sandbox or can't get in Sandbox, you should be able to watch it in Hyperfi in the WIP spot. So you can hang out there and watch the mayhem. When Fabiano is ready, there's a big barricade in case everybody didn't notice and you're wondering what's going on. We're all standing out front. Fabiano is going to remove the barricade, and I'm going to explain to you what's going on. There's a roof race that is fairly difficult. There's a ladder that I can walk over to and show people. You can eventually find it, and maybe that's part of the thing. But there's a roof race, and there are 6 colored WIP tokens hidden across the roof race. So your goal is to get one of these 6 colored roof tokens and bring them out here to the main holding cell or whatever we are in the outside by the pizza spot and take a selfie. If you get one of the 6 colored ones, that's like an automatic prize. And then if you suck at the roof race, there are a bunch of silver WIP tokens that are hidden around the spot in slightly more easily accessible places. So if you can't get a colored one, you can hunt around for a silver one. That will get you a raffle ticket to one of the prizes. And like Matt said, we got a whole bunch of good stuff, at least like 15 prizes or so to give out overall. And they're all awesome things. So that's the thing. Hunt for the WIP tokens, bring them out here, take a selfie with them. We're going to keep track of names and do the game show thing afterwards. And let's see, what time is it now? Oh, we're making pretty good time. Let's do it. It's 3:15 now. I believe Dragonate's got some roof hopping music queued up. So let's give it till 3:30 on the nose. And if the game ends before then that's fine too, if everything's found. I think I explained everything. If anyone is confused, then that is part of the game, and you'll have to ask me questions in the general channel while and I troubleshoot and everything. So, Fabiano, man, whenever you are ready to release the avatars into Italy here, just do the thing. Yep, ready to go.
chandram, chandram, Mieszkamy de kurde mać, ty masz na łatwokiem, wolnym krokiem w jakiś pas, bandyta mylej ma pan nowym fast. Co miał ci stać, dlaczego mieszkamy de kurde mać, ty masz na pan krokiem, wolnym krokiem w jakiś pas, bandyta mylej ma pan nowym fast. Co miał ci stać, mieszkamy de kurde mać, ty masz na pan krokiem, wolnym krokiem w jakiś pas, bandyta mylej ma pan nowym fast. Co miał ci stać, mieszkamy de kurde mać, ty masz na pan krokiem, wolnym krokiem w jakiś pas, bandyta mylej ma pan nowym fast.
Bing bing bam dum dum bum bam 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 bum 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 bum.
What's going on?
Ding ding. Crazy. Ding ding. Bam bam. Ding 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 bam bam bam. Ding 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 oh oh. Ding 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 bam bam bam. Ding ding ding. Crazy. Ding ding.
Break it.
Forged out of the past and into the present, into the dream of the future. forged out of the past and into the present, into the dream of the future.
another 5 minutes. We'll stop it at 3:35. So like say another 4 minutes or so. So keep hunting, and then we'll figure out what to do with everybody. Like 30 seconds left. Good timing, Dragonate, or me, or both of us. Maybe we just like do this so often that we're just like right in sync with that. Yo, I just need to clarify one thing. Inspector Spacetime, and there in the audience. I think I saw you come up with a silver or with a silver one. Matt looks like he had you down as an orange, but I think there's a couple color discrepancies here, so we'll figure that out. So an awesome thing happened, and I love it when this happens, that everyone who found a coin, we should be able to hook everybody up who actually like participated in the thing. So we can spin the wheel, but it's actually not like totally necessary. If you want to continue to hunt later on, we could potentially, and you find some coins that haven't been found yet, we could potentially, hook you up with something. But in the meantime, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 13, 14 coin finders, including like a handful of easies. Easy's out there working hard. So yeah, we should be able to hook everybody up who was able to find a coin. So yeah, man, you were hustling. We're going to reward the people hustling. And as always, if you did not sign the guest book and you are really terrible at finding coins, you should do that, because we're hooking people up thanks to Fabiano and Patrizia on a weekly basis here. So I'm going to drop the link to the guest book. If you're discouraged from your lack of coin finding, you can always sign the guest book, and we'll look out for you. So let's see. Now is probably a good time to do a group shot. It looks like we got a bunch of people back at the beginning, sort of where we started, dancing around. I finally figured out that if you hold down T, it gives you a bunch of emoji options and everything. So yeah, everybody gets a bonus. It's a first whip back. We get to hook up all the people, which is just fantastic. I'm going to throw the mic over to Paradox. I have no idea if we got some sort of other crazy intro song coming, but big shout out to Paradox for making an AI metal whip intro. I need to play around with this thing too. Let's do the group shot. Paradox, if you're back in the house, man.
Let's follow the proper etiquette. If you please, Mr. Dragonate.
Just a humble cameraman looking for a tiny bit of attention. It's me, Paradox. Get your asses in line and smile for the fucking camera. No one cares about Matthew and Grizzle, that's for sure. It's about me, Paradox. I'm taking over the show.
Classic Paradox intro. Sorry, no cool AI intro here, but yeah. Okay, right. Let's get going then. So if you've let me just turn this fan off. There we go. If you've not been listening, I'm Paradox. I'm the resident whip videographer, and this is the point of the show where we take a group photo, and I also collect some videos. So if you are new to the whip, I edit together a recap video of these events every single week, apart from last week. And you can catch them. They go out on Rizzle's Twitter. So for this week, we're going to keep it relatively simple. There is a little whip stage right near where we started, where it's a special event. So I want everyone to jump on that little stage, and if you hold down the T button, it comes up with like the emote wheels. So get your dance on. Let's gather up any stragglers. I think that's pretty much everyone. Awesome. Okay, so press the T button and use any of the emotes, please. Dragonate, you're already on it. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay, fade for me, Dragonite. Beautiful. Okay, right. Last thing, I'm going to keep this shot in exactly the same space, and I want everyone to hammer your spacebar key. So jump, 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 jump. Go, 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 go. There we go. That's what we want. And I think that's it. Beautiful. Thank you, Dragonite. Cool, that's everything from me this week. Until next week, Paradox out. Cheers, guys.
Yo, thank you so much, Paradox. Big shout out to Fabiano and Patrizia. Like I said, who've been hooking us up on a weekly basis for a long time with wearables. for crypto voxels, set this whole experience up for us today. Created the WIP tokens for us to find and stashed them all over the place. Big shout out to y'all for finding them. And it's cool to keep the first week, the first WIP back after taking a week off, like in house, doing stuff with the fam and everything. Created by the fam for the fam, prizes from the fam for the fam, keeping it all within the fam. So, guest book, good point, Huey. I'll drop the link to that again because, if you came up empty with the coin hunt, you want to sign the guest book. Oh, thank you, Brookhawk. I think that's about everything for today. If you have questions for Fabiano and Patricia, please feel free to DM them and take some cool shots running around the roofs of Italy. And congratulations to all the winners. We will be in touch. I don't think we really need to spin the wheel. Matt rattled off the list of prizes in the beginning. We got NFTs from Fabiano. We got a Vipe. We got Vipes. We got an Upstreet parcel. We got a Hyperfi parcel. We got a whole bunch of code trips. So everyone who won, drop us your address. We're going to hook you up and appreciate you coming out today and participating. So, Matt, I'm going to throw the mic over to you, man. Let me know if I missed anything. And if not, make sure you stick around with Show for the Afties, which I can't wait for. It's so great to hang out with Show in NYC. So, Matt, man, clean it up for me, man.
Yeah, you nailed most everything. I just tagged everyone that collected a coin. Drop your addies. I see them coming in. I'll get those out probably before the Afties are a wrap. I think everyone just replied, thank y'all. Shout out to myself for actually figuring out how to jump on the roofs and not fall off after the second rooftop. I finally got it. I feel like fulfilled for the day. I felt a little bad that I picked up a coin. I'm like, I can't pick up a coin. I need to drop it back for someone else to find. I think Felons got it eventually. So shout out Felons. And thank you so much, Fabiano, for putting this together. I love the reveal at the beginning where we're waiting outside the WIP blockade and then he kind of revealed that we could all jump in there. That was pretty fun. And with that, let's get into the Afties and see if there's a new theme song in the works or if not.
Wait, is this thing on? Yeah! Yeah! It's time for the Afties! Hot takes, opinions, thoughts. Let's go.
How's my audio? My 2x2, 5x5. What's up? I don't see meters.
Flying
yeah. So before we kick this off, I'm speaking in my normal voice for the people who have no idea what the hell is about to happen. Just adjust your speakers, your audio. Just bring down your volume just a little bit, just so I don't kill you and scare you away. I don't want to scare you away. I want you to enjoy this experience. All right. There's a lot of yelling. There may be a little bit of cursing and swearing. You know, I don't want to offend anyone. You know. So anytime you hear a curse word, you can plug your ears in. But oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. WIP fam, WIP fam. Oh my fucking God, I cannot take it! WIP fam, I cannot take it. WIP fam, by the way, there's only one intro that gets played here, and it's the intro that me and Paradox originally created together as brothers and homies and friends. That is the classic. There's no AI remixes. You can't imitate me. Often imitate it, never fucking duplicate it. You damn fucking right. The WIP Meetup is often imitated, never duplicated. Every single person in this voice channel is often imitated, never duplicated. You know why? Because I met them. Well, actually, I didn't meet them. I was at home. I was eating cookies. I was watching The Real Housewives of Indiana and Puerto Rico. It was fun and great, but I heard things. I heard that you all were up to trouble. I heard that you all were doing things. You were getting drunk. You were going crazy. You were embarrassing us. You were an embarrassment. Oh my god. No, yo, I'm kidding. Yo, let me just say, man, the 2 nights that I spent out in the wild, where I crawled out of my cave in order to spend time with the people who were in this voice channel, also those who weren't. It was a bright spot. It reinvigorated me. It was a healthy reminder that we did shake out all the weak hands. And the people who were around, it's not diehard. I think diehard is a little played out as a term. I think, dreamers is too corny too. It's like, I don't know what it is, but like I felt motivated. They were very real people. They're very intelligent people, very like healthy people, very cognizant of their place in the space, of what they're doing. Their interest in the space, their interest in other people who are interested in doing things in the space. I felt really, really good. It reaffirmed my alignment with a lot of things, a lot of initiatives within the space, and I felt like, yeah, I'm still in. I'm still definitely in. My favorite part, well, I had a lot of favorite parts, but mostly spending time at the Cyber Brokers event. Oh my god, man. If y'all missed, like, okay, there were a lot of events. There were so many events. And I'm not just saying this because this was like the event from a major staple, a major flagship community in the space that I went to. It wasn't the only event that I went to, but it was, to me, I felt like this outdid, in terms of vibes, energy, collection of people, the amount of detail that went into it, oh god, I can't think of, there's so many words I can't think of, because that's how like amazing it was. It felt good. It felt really, really good to be around all these people, and I didn't even get a chance to even speak to everyone. But if you weren't here, you were here with us in spirit. I can't even say that you missed out, because you didn't miss out. You were with us. You were with us. You were really with us here. Oh my God! Shout out to the entire Cyber Brokers team. Carl RL, yo, shout out to Carl. Yo, Merc, you were there in spirit. Ballistic Banana, you were there in spirit. We had like, they had like cardboard cutouts. We were supposed to pose with all of them, but I think I was too drunk to pose with all of them. That was my mistake. That was my fault. Memnock, yo, shout out to Memnock. He's amazing. He was trying to kick me out for the top floor, but they were kicking everybody out. But we all went downstairs and had a great time. Too many people to name. Cyberbourgeoisie, Josie, obviously, Failure. I didn't get a chance to meet Brooke, but she was amazing. Oh my God, who else did I miss? I hope I didn't miss everybody, but the entire team was super dope. Yeah. Wait, what was his name? Kirk? Okay, so there was a little joke running around because when we walked in near Kochek and where they were giving out gifts and stuff like that, they were asking for our quote unquote code names, so like our names in the metaverse. So everyone was giving their names, and Untitled XYZ gave his actual meat space name. So he's walking around, he's like, "Hey man," and everyone's looking at him like, "Who are you?" And then he's like and he starts whispering, "I'm Untitled XYZ," and everyone's like, "What? Who the fuck is Kirk? Who the fuck is that?" But it makes sense because the first thing you do is look at people's names on their name tag because you don't recognize their faces. You know these people for years, but you don't recognize their faces. So that was awesome. But not to exclude everyone, there were so many people we bumped into. Brian Brinkman, wait. I'm getting like a little bit too ahead of myself. Oh my God, I'm trying to look at in the voice channel right now. I'm gonna get to the shit. Sorry, I'm just trying to show love because it was so amazing linking up with the WIP crew members that were here. those of us who weren't here, you were definitely here in spirit. Many people were talking about you. People wanted to meet the guy who kept pressing the TikTok motherfucker button. So shout out. Everybody was asking for Nate. Everybody was asking for a Venezuelan contingent. Everybody was asking for our crew members who weren't here. See, there it is. You were all there. Trust me, you were there in spirit, and people were interested because the vibes were really vibing. Obviously, you can see Rizzo and Sandy right here in the picture. Shout out to Brookhawk. Shout out to Easy. Shout out to Trizlet. Trizlet was rocking with us the whole time. We all went to a rave. And by the way, hey Matthew, thank you for paying for everything on the low, on the sly. I noticed, everyone else didn't notice, but shout out to Matthew for sliding his card when no one fucking because when I'm signing my shit, all of a sudden I see Matthew's name. I'm like, wait, what? But no, hey, for real, thank you, man. You know that I would do the same to you. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. We all got it. We all got it in the crypto winter. We all got the shit. But oh my god. Also, Sinks Vipe. Vipe was a topic of conversation too. If you haven't already, Vipe has rolled out another dope ass thing. Like Vipe just keeps innovating. I was literally about to type it out. That's the shit that keeps me up at night. Their reaction meme maker is fun as hell. If you haven't already, please retweet that. Sinks is always coming through with some funny ass memes. And this is meme.com. This is the meme.com server. You motherfuckers know better than we all do. So it's hilarious. Yeah. Oh god, if you do, drinks on us. Drinks on Matt. No, I'm kidding. But yeah. We also had a little cool ass a cipher session, smoking session with Shuli and Brian Brinkman talking about this space, which was cool as hell. Me, Rizzo, Easy, Brookhawk. That was a little cool ass moment to actually share some time with Brookhawk too. Because he's always in his cave. So shout out to my bro doing amazing things. Easy too. God damn it! Wait, I don't feel like I'm shouting out a lot of people. There was just so much. Normally in the Athies, I'm screaming and yelling and talking about things in the space, but I just needed to say it because you really were every single one of you in this voice channel was all there. I really mean it. You were there. All of your names were brought up in some shape or form positively. We don't do any backbiting or weird secret evil negative DMs about each other or whatever. That's not our vibe if you didn't notice. But the Cyber Brokers event really it really gelled. It really reconnected people with a lot of other people, and it really reaffirmed friendships. Outside of the WIP crew, we were already cool. It's just it was like us with other people, reminding everybody of what this vibe is really all about, and that this is very real outside of the metaverse. It's very, very real. Okay, that being said, right? Oh, that being said, all right, so some things happen. Oh, no. I don't think any people were hurt during, hurt as in drunk, because I was drunk off of my ass. I was demolished. I was destroyed. Nobody was hurt unless y'all heard something I didn't hear about. But yeah, we survived. we survived. And also when it comes to the earthquake, you know that wasn't our first one, right? There was one that happened like a year and a half ago, something like that. And then there were like two more that happened over the course of like 8 years. So it happened a couple of times. Oh well, I mean, we went to a rave, but I don't think anyone got hit in a mosh pit. All right, but yo, check this out. So things happen, fam. This is what you're really here for, right? Oh, somebody got hurt at Arlene's Grocery. Arlene's Grocery's in my neighborhood. Who got hurt? Before I get to this shit, hold on. Who? You? Somebody got hurt? Everyone? Everyone got beat up at Arlene's Grocery? Oh no, hell no. Y'all lucky I wasn't there. I mean, not that I'm not trying to claim to be tough or anything, but like, that is no. Oh, there was just a guy. There was just one guy. Well, was it a crypto punk, or was it just like a quote unquote like a punk? It's all good. It's all good. Do you think? Oh, just a person. Just a person. You teens and your slang terms. You and your slang terms. I'm here for a good time. Shit, I'm just trying to, I'm here for positivity. If someone's throwing drinks, I'm trying to get an empty cup so I catch it. Because drinks are expensive. All right, but seriously though, all right, check if you haven't seen it already, click on me in the voice channel. I gotta catch you all up. So some things happened while we were having positivity. There's negative resistance. There's things pushing back. It's I don't want to say it's duality. I do believe that positivity reigns over negativity, but you know how it is. Low frequencies love to latch themselves onto positive frequencies no matter what. Low frequencies love to beg for attention. Low frequencies love to distort, distract, destroy. It's what it's about, because low frequencies can't exist. It can't breathe. I mean, breathe. You say, breathe, you slang. It can't breathe. So check this out right here. Unfortunately, Uniswap received a Wells notice. I don't know if you can read. I'm gonna zoom in real quick, and I know it's a lot of words. I'm not gonna read it all. Uniswap Labs received a Wells notice from the SEC. This is from Hayden Adams. Shout out to Hayden. He's amazing. He's awesome. I cursed him out 3 years ago because he swapped from Uniswap V1 to V3 and then fucked up a lot of liquidity pools. That's neither here nor there. But we all love Uniswap. Uniswap is Uniswap. It's the AMM that makes DeFi really define DeFi, made it feel safe. One of the biggest onboarding tools on the fucking planet when it comes to Web3. But that being said, yeah, 2 trillion. Yeah. But anyway, so the SEC is suing Code. But it sent a Wells notice to Uniswap Labs, thinking that Uniswap Labs really runs the code, without understanding that for one, Uniswap itself is run by the DAO. 2, they attempted to somebody attempted to sue Uniswap years ago. So Uniswap has a war chest and is actually prepared for this kind of thing. It literally has money to hire attorneys in order to protect and defend against things like that. 3, they're trying to sue free speech. They're trying to literally sue free speech, which is weird and strange. It's almost as if you don't understand what crypto is. You don't understand what Uniswap is. You don't understand what an automated market maker is. So it's strange. Really strange. So they know how to handle this. They know. So here's some thoughts from Adam Cochran. He's pissed off. He's divisive. Sometimes I agree with him, sometimes I don't. I'll speed through what he's saying. He says, unbelievable. Uniswap is 6 years old. Very important. For 6 years, the SEC has also failed to provide any guidance on the space and now sends Uniswap a Wells notice. Let's be really fucking clear on something. That's him cursing, not me. That's him for what somebody else is cursing instead of me for what. Uniswap Labs is a software publisher. It's like Eidos Interactive. It's like EA Sport, Electronic Arts. It's like Blizzard. It's like Activision. They publish open source code and an open source front end. So you can't say, oh, it's like it's like a CEX. It's not a centralized exchange if it's an open source front end. Oh, there are no puppeteers in the background because the back end is open source too. And on top of it, it is governed by a DAO. even if Uniswap's labs are custodians of the custodians would mean that they custody, but they are, oh god, a term where it's hands off. Whatever novel 2024 term defines being hands off with tech that they originally created and now aren't liable for, that's it. That's whatever that word is, because you're smarter than me. You can think about it and you fill in that blank. So he said, this is a very good point. Unless this Wells notice specifically relates to Uniswap X's routing, the routing tech, which even then is questionable, routing code, pardon me, this is absolutely beyond the scope of the SEC. And I agree. What the fuck does what the fuck does code and tech have to do with the SEC? How does that fall under the purview of the SEC? What the fuck does that have to do with you? Nothing. Nothing. The SEC had years to provide guidance on these behaviors and chose not to. In fact, some of the Uniswap's products are so old now that they are actually, this is a very good point, 6 years. They're so old that they fall outside of the statute of limitations for certain violations of the act. So like you've had 6 years. And even then, you can't come after them even if it's wrong. So, like for real. Let's be real. Let's seriously be real. Let's in fact, Ryan Sean Adams of Bankless, who ignores me every time I ping him, but I love him so much. It's a one-sided love. This is 2024. It's a one-sided love and appreciation. It's the same thing when you stalk people on TikTok. It's the same as when you're on Hinge and you swipe and they don't swipe back, but you're like, God damn it, your 6 photos or whatever are so adorable. Ryan Sean Adams said that they were recording with him on Friday. Anyway, they're going to. The SEC has gone too far. They don't get to prosecute our builders, control our code, and destroy technology that is fundamentally democratic and good for the world. Think about that. Isn't your job supposed to make money? This is the thing that keeps fucking me up. This is the thing that doesn't make sense. You in a suit working for a financial municipal, all those words that fall under the thing like where you run things that you're supposed to make money. You're doing things that are counter to making money. You're chasing dopamine hits and thinking that you're chasing power, when the power is in putting you're putting influence behind this thing and then being the person to champion it and make money. Like hello. I don't get it. I don't get it. Isn't your job is to fucking make money? Who you're chasing dopamine hits like a monkey who's connected to Elon Musk's Neuralink, and then anytime you do something great, you get a little squirt of the banana smoothie that they have. Have you seen that shit? That's what it feels like to me. Gary Gensler makes no. It's not just Gary. It's the whole entire infrastructure that they're under. Meta Lawman made a good point. Check this out. Listen to this.
Extremely important. The elections in November are going to be extremely important to crypto. If we want to slow down this train, if we want to stop it and stop the damage that is occurring, because as you know.
Okay, wait, sorry, I'm trying to. Oh shit. Okay, that's the. Damn it, it's Twitter. It's not me. I swear. It's Twitter. It's not me. Let me. Okay.
Elections in November.
I hope that works.
Be extremely important to crypto. If we want to slow down this train, if we want to stop it and stop the damage that is occurring, because as you know, we're sending out some of our smartest minds who are literally leaving the United States and going somewhere where it is safer to innovate. This is a dangerous place to innovate in the area of financial services right now. And so people are smart. And they're taking capital with them. They're taking brain power. We're talking about brilliant MIT kind of people.
I don't know what NYT means, but everything else he said, exactly. Before level 1, there's level 0. You need a smart individual ideating, and then level 1 is the actual product. And then you would say like level 20 is like the profit from the product, right? If you're getting rid of the smart people who can fucking conceptualize, and you're moving into places where they're going to build over there under different jurisdictions, you're losing money. Why don't they understand? I thought that the people who are running these institutions, the CFTC, the SEC, are supposed to be smart people, right? Aren't they? Aren't they? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't know anymore. Camilla Russo right here. Shout out to Camilla Russo. She says it's hard to overestimate the impact Uniswap has had on DeFi. And I agree, because we all know Uniswap, before you could swap in your little MetaMask, Uniswap was the swapper. But now I hate all the fees, by the way. Any swapping fees fucking suck. Just in general, I don't know what the hell happened, but anyway, they said they made decentralized exchange trading seamless for the first time. They made retroactively rewarding communities the norm. Facts. Rewarding your community through liquidity pool, in addition to making your token available, just in general, like that. Do you know how pivotal that is? Like, things that we don't lose sleep over. That was monumental. You're so comfortable with that. You don't know that these two actions trump a bank. What the fuck is APY when you have a liquidity pool going from a dead market all the way into a bull? APY 0.000001% APY on your savings account. Your little $2, which, by the way, you lose that APY. You want to know why? Every time this happens, if you look at the screen, that little 0.001% APY that you make from leaving a couple of dollars in your savings account, that shit evaporates. So you're really just losing fiat instead of gaining, because it's not moving around. Why? Because U.S. inflation rises to 3.5%. That's higher than expectations, which is why market sentiment is down. And in addition to that, this is why too. It's a two-pronged attack. The president himself, the senile motherfucker, just woke up and he had his prune juice, so his neurons are firing and he's able to connect the dots to certain things. And he's like, hey, the rising inflation report may delay interest rate cuts. If there are no interest rate cuts, there's no positive market sentiment, pulling you from fear into greed, which would make everyone transact, which would make market flow, which would make your money work. If they're fearful, they're saving, the money is not moving. And if there's inflation, what that fiat dollar socially represents doesn't represent a dollar anymore globally, or any jurisdictions where the dollar is taken. So I say all that to say, what the fuck is APY? When it evaporates, when you can put that into a decentralized exchange where the money market is moving on its own, because other people's interests, their interests, any fear or greed, their impulses at 4 a.m. in the morning are quantified and calculated by an automated market maker because they push send on a transaction. I hope I didn't lose anybody. That's high-level thinking, regardless of the screaming and yelling and cursing and spittle flying at my microphone and screen. There's a lot of precipitation going on right now, except for in our fiat wallets, because of this bullshit, because of inept, unelected politicians doing dumb shit. You're supposed to make money, sir. You run the SEC. I appointed you to make money. Why aren't you making much money? Well, these shadowy super coders in Discord servers are talking. What are they talking about? They're talking about things. What things? They're talking about us. Why are they talking about you? I don't know, but they're yelling a lot, and it's scary. It's making me afraid. Why are you afraid? You run a major government thing, structure, institution, whatever. I don't know. It's just they're tweeting a lot, which, by the way, came up in the Coinbase versus SEC lawsuit. They literally had tweets. It's a brand new day. It's 2024. In the legal arguments, they bring up tweets pointing to defamation of choices, character, things like that. Incredible. And tweets from Watcher Guru, from Camilla Russo, people I just showed you. They have all. It is nuts. It is insane. Your words have power. He sees this. This individual, not on a screen, but Gary Gensler sees this. Now, what does that make you think? What does that make you feel? I know what that makes me feel. That makes me feel like I just want the shit to go up. I'm tired of this shit being stagnant. Why are we stuck at this price point? It makes no sense. Literally, the halvening is in a week. It makes no sense. There's no reason there should be downward pressure. It makes no sense right now that the space is frozen in time. It makes no sense. Let's keep them down because we don't understand the coding and text. We don't want them to have more money than us. We cannot have them have more of this fake digital money that's worth more than our fake physical money, because then we can't influence them. We can't sell them more junk and then steal their data and then sell their data and then sell them things from their data. We can't do that. Let's make it seem like it's conspiracy theory talk. Let's make it seem like it's tinfoil hat talk. We can't do that because they're gonna want to buy my home. They're gonna want to buy my white picket fence. They're gonna want to buy my French poodle and my Frenchie. They're gonna want to buy one of my 20 cars. They're gonna want to buy my lapel that is inlaid with gold and emeralds mined in Mozambique and Senegal. They're gonna want to buy my socks and my shoes from Brooks Brothers. By the way, I hate Brooks Brothers. I'm more of an Emilio Zegna kind of guy. I'm more of an Aldo. Well, I mean, Aldo was kind of cheap, but style-wise, it's great. But the leather sucks. I used to work at a competitor that sold shoes, so that's still kind of ingrained in me. But you get the drift. Do you get my drift? Do you get it? Downward pressure and sentiment is out of fear of you self-actualizing through decentralized exchanges like Uniswap. I hope that you have taken some information and some interest from this. Unfortunately, our friends in the UK are getting their asses kicked by this, for the record. There's so much contradictory legislation where you're not allowed to have your own personal wallet, but yet you still have autonomy, but yet you have to disclose things that you don't necessarily have to disclose, but they don't know. I think Parliament is confused. I think that Parliament is kind of similar. UK Parliament is like similar to a Catholic confessional, where they slowly pull down their soiled briefs because cleanliness is next to godliness, and they slowly reach their hands inside of their robe and they want you to tell them all of your dirty financial secrets. They're like, oh, you spend how much on toilet paper? Oh my God. And then what did Craig Wright do when he tried to claim to be Satoshi Nakamoto? And then you sold how much for your artwork? Keep going. Oh no, don't do it. There's no Catholicism in the UK. It's only Protestantism. So the Protestant confessional booths in the red telephone booths. Imagine going inside there with a priest. Imagine going inside of a red telephone booth with a priest. And then it's a confessional where there's no screen. It's just you and them staring at each other. And then he pulls down his briefs. And then he slides his hand under his... you're good. It's just you and him. That's what Parliament is in the UK. That's what Parliament is in the UK. And the same thing, and then don't get into it's the same thing in Spain. It's the same thing in Italy. But instead, in Italy, you're back to back, and you're touching cheeks that are unshaven. So like it's incredible. Same thing in South Asia. It's not just your wallet; it's everyone's wallet. Do you catch my you guys? I'm painting a broad picture just to bring us on home for you. That freedom in general, unrelated to jurisdiction, is important. The Uniswap AMM gives you freedom beyond any jurisdiction. That is ridiculous. There's a comma there. Any jurisdiction, comma, that is ridiculous in its ridiculousness when it comes to dealing with you and your freedoms. I hope that made sense. If not, you piece it together. It's not up to me, it's you. You motherfuckers are smarter than me. Shout out to our entire leadership team here at meme.com. You motherfuckers, yo, shout out, like, WG Beats is not here, but shout out to WG Beats. That's another person. That's another person I had a heart-to-heart with, because I had to let him know, I'm like, hey, man, you're amazing, you're awesome, you're great. I had there were many people I wanted to tell. I had a heart-to-heart with Josie Bellini, too. I'm like, you have shown us the way. You have been here so long, and I get it, dude. People... It's weird where a lot of times I'm noticing that the people who have been entrenched for a long time, you have these conversations and it's people who are saying, they keep telling them, oh, but you're this, so you're supposed to be doing this. You should be this. Why aren't you doing this? It's like these opinions that aren't that they don't need. It's not constructive criticism. You're constructively criticizing someone who has existed within the tumults, the ebbs and flows, the real earthquakes within this space. And it's disheartening to those who have really kicked ass, who should be commended regardless, who have fell on multiple knives. They ran through hot coals for you, just for you to be like, oh, you should do this so you can make this thing so I can profit off of it. It's not about that. So I told shit like that to WG Meeks that that's all love. I told that to Josie Bellini, that's all love. I told that to Shuli, that her effort is greatly appreciated. Brian Brigby, well, even though Brian was scatterbrained as shit, but shout out to Brian. I love him so much. It was like he wanted to say shit. He didn't realize who he was talking to, and then when he realized, he's like, oh my God, I didn't expect you to look like that. I'm like, sir, I didn't expect you to wear a suit in 98-degree weather. But thank you for this pin. I appreciate it. It's awesome. I don't have a QR scanner. Hopefully I can scan it, and then I can actually have the NFT version of the pin. Rizzo gave me the pin without the pin, so I was hoping I was trying to scan it, but I got another one. I got the actual pin, but I think so. There's a QR code. I think there's a matching NFT associated. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe Trislet knows. I don't know. But yo, thank you so much, everybody, for coming through this edition of Yachty. Shout out to the WIP crew. For real, I love each and every single one of you. Stop it. Stop your fucking bullshit. Stop. I'm telling you, I love you. Stop that shit. Stop that fucking shit. WIP fam, you came in full force last week. You showed up, you showed out. We made ourselves known at the Cyberbrokers event and also just throughout the space. It was reverberating. They literally were like, yo, you motherfuckers are crazy. Even at other events, they were like, wait, are they coming here? Like, are they coming through? Like, I heard that they're nuts. Yo, we made an impression on those who didn't realize that we make impressions. Right. So for real, I commend you. Shout out to each and every single one of you. Much love, and I'll see you later. Oh, yo, Binks, we didn't speak enough. I wanted a one-on-one. There were many people I didn't get one-on-ones with, which kind of sucked. And I'm sorry about that. That wasn't intentional. But yo, fam, I love you all. Much love. I'll see you later.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's audio problems. That's audio problems. Happy sunshine, mashed potatoes. I want chicken, cheese. Fuck yes. Oh, cheese, 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 this is awesome, awesome, Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Pizza's good too, I like where this is going, yeah. Fuck yes, cheese. Kill the audio box with fire. Death to audio problems. Lactose intolerant people, I am so sorry. Give me that shit. Give me that I got carried away. We all love a good meme explorer song. Cheddar, blue cheese. Better way says cheese emoji. Rendon has cheese. Meme explorers with extra cheese. Death to audio. Death to audio problems. Death to audio. Audio problems. Cheddar won't go out for days. Cheese is life. Fuck yes. Oh, to audio problems. Death to audio problems. Death to audio. A gift of cheddar cheese. Audio problem don't deserve to live. To emoji with the tongue sticking out. Emmentaler and Gruyere. That almost rhymes. Cheddar is money given now. Spend some of your cheddar on that, please. Rizzle says death to audio problems. Rizzle says death to audio. Rizzle says death to audio problems. Rizzle says death to audio. Lots of gifts of cheesy things, all up in the Discord of meme explorers. Oh, lots of gifts of cheesy things. Captain Heart Eyes, clap, clap, clap. Cheese steak, cookies, high cheese is the best. Gifts of cats with cheese on their faces, death. The only thing we love more than cheese is gifts. The only thing is fondue. Whistle says death to audio problems. Whistle says death. Audio milk, cheese is live. Audio problems, cheese is live. Oh, yeah. Yay, the little kitten says LOL, and Elmo's on fire, and Ernie's got condoms on his ears, so fire, so fire. Death to audio, death to audio, LMAO, give me cheese, oh give me death to audio, death to audio. Vibe check, death to high pain. I want some lemonade, make cheese great again. Condoms on the ears, that's what it looked like to me. Oh, death to audio problems, to audio, death to audio problems, to audio. I'm vibing, make cheese lemonade. When life gives you rotten cheese, you make cheese lemonade. So much cheese and some sriracha, some cheese and some sriracha. Me vibing big time when Rizzle coins. You make nachos, Love the song so dope, stuff that cheese in your face. Stuff that cheese in your face with jalapeno. With jalapeno. In your face, cheese whiz. Pickles, yes, cheese whiz. In your face, I said down to audio, to audio, down to audio, to audio, down to audio. Elmo's audio. Yeah, that's it. Oh my lord. Whew. I have to turn on the fan.